Ba-na-na-na-na. What's up, demons and demonettes? Tis I, track team, Demon Queen. And, today we're gonna take a look at our, free-to-play, VN account, week 3, a chicken. But before we get into it, as always, toss a like and subscribe down below. Oh, and it looks like, we just got a couple stages, because I was on 867, and I, threw on autoprog, and, we are rolling. That's been one issue, is getting stages. So let's, as always, take a look at the roster. And yeah, it's not doing too great. So Lucky Flip has not been lucky. Oh, week 1, we got Hugin, 8 copies. That was our best option. Last week, my best option was 1 copy of Lorson. I absolutely need this coming reset to have a good Lucky Flip. I need either Omus to get 8 more copies of Omus to get him closer to Supreme, or Mythic Plus just to unlock his EX weapon and get his root ability, or I need a copy of Smokey in order to get him to Mythic Plus to get him his third ult ability, and he can help me nuke enemies and help me progress through stages a bit more than I've been able to do. Now, I think the latest addition to my roster has been a Siren. I have seen a shift in my pulls. Early on, I was getting a lot of Bonnie copies and a variety of A tier. Yeah, as you can see, I now have a Supreme Valka. I've been getting a lot of Valkas in my pulls. Not necessarily the worst hero, but definitely not the best A tier hero. That would help me out. Yeah, it's been kind of rough with the pulls. They've been kind of like, I was getting good pulls for stages and PvP, which kind of translated a little bit to PvP. I just had to avoid Lily May comps. However, now I've shifted and I've been getting more like bossing type heroes, a lot of Valkas. I've also been getting like a lot of Sirens, but Siren's not quite at a spot where he can help us. I kind of like stopped getting Tassies, which has been kind of a problem and hurt me on stages a little bit. We have been able to get the twins up, which has been nice, so I've been just hyper focusing the twins. Although I also been considering pulling for 1 copy of Athalia when we do get the resources to pull the next hero, because she is a really nice hero. I did go up against her in an arena team with a 1 copy, and she was really good at 1 copy. So I'm thinking maybe if I could get 1 copy of Athalia and she's really strong for PvP, that would really help us out on the PvP side of things, because frankly put, I'm just really struggling on the PvP side. So let's go and take a look at that. So, yeah, I have to be very picky and choosy who I go against here, right? So we lost here. It's because we're basically losing to almost any team that has a Siren on it, and we can't really go after teams with a Lily May. Here you see they have a Cryonaya, which just devastated our team as well. That's why we really need, I can't win on defense anymore. Yeah, so attack has been rough, defense has been rough, so we're really dropping off, because again, we're not getting those hero copies that can really help us out in the areas that we need help. We're kind of subject to RNG there. Dream Realm, again, we haven't been, because I was good at stages, I could maintain my Dream Realm rank via level, but because I wasn't getting the Dream Realm heroes, now because I'm getting more other heroes or Dream Realm heroes that are very low for me, it's causing a net negative, right? Because while my Dream Realm team may be getting better, it's not necessarily producing a results, right? So I've been slowly dropping further and further down in the ranks here. It's been bad. So like if we go and take a look at the rankings, right? Yesterday I was 45, 69, where I was in like maybe like top 20, top 50 Last week consistently. This week it's been not very good. We've been dropping off consistently. I can't get all these people that are endless. I can't even get through hell on a lot of these fights. So we've been dropping off there. Oh, we got 5 stages. Very, very nice. That's another issue. All right, so we've been dropping off in stages, and you're gonna see that my map looks a lot messier. Simply put, that's because I haven't been able to clean up the mobs. Now, I didn't want to waste my time cleaning up these mobs because at this point I am Dustlock, and they're only going to give XP and points for the shop here, which isn't really going to help us out too much because that's just more XP, but we're not XP locked at this point. We're Dustlocked, so we need either the chest mobs, so the red mobs, or these chest mobs, and I haven't necessarily been able to clean these up. They're just too strong for my account right now. As you can see, we just now hit this point. Well, we are behind a bit, right? So that's open. That's open. We're behind, and I believe that is this the next zone? That's the one that opens tomorrow, right? So this is the one that opened this reset. So we're 78 levels behind where we need to be stage wise, and we're definitely, so I'm like, I want to say I'm like 3-ish days behind now in progress of where we need to be. So speaking of progress and where we need to be, so I'm gonna go check out this guy, and now that we just opened it up, I'm gonna show you the other problem that we're having, right? And this is a result of not necessarily getting consistent heroes for push, is that I'm really even when I finally get the stages to open these things up, they are fairly difficult and we are having a hard time. Again, Mythic plus almost would solve a lot of the problems that we are having on the stage side and the world map side of things. So that's why for Lucky Flip, I'm really hoping to get a copy of him, because you can see they're just having the Aaron vacuum at the start of battle, and then getting the root combo off would be huge. And again, while getting Siren was nice, and he is one of my stronger heroes, and now on the roster, the issue is that because we are running Siren, we don't have that faction bonus anymore. And because my team is a little bit weaker, I need a sustain hero. So it's definitely been a rough on that part. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to talk about some of the events that are going on with a Sunrise, a Serenade. We've been having a very difficult time. Like, I cannot clear these. I can maybe get the 1600 if I'm lucky. The 3200 it's just not doable. I can't do that one. Here, I mean, my Lily May is so weak. Yeah, I can't do this one. I attempted this one. This was undoable. Now, this mechanic here feels a bit, oh, maybe it wasn't, was it this one? There was one of these mechanics on one of the fights that I just could not do because it punished you for having under 10 heroes. Was it this one? Maybe it was, I don't remember which one it was, but there was one on one of these that punishes you for having less EX weapons. And yeah, it was just, if you're under EX 10, which is a lot of new counts, which is free to play side, you're just not able to do that. So I don't really think this event is optimized for new accounts. While you do get your boost to Supreme Plus for any heroes you have, plus 5, you may not necessarily have all the heroes in your roster that you need at this point. That's another problem. Alright, so let's talk about Relentless Rumble. So while we were able to go back and kind of complete the invites, We did get that side done. We're not going to be able to finish this side, it looks like, right? We do have 4 days left, so maybe if we do get some improvements on our roster, maybe we can go back and improve. Maybe if we get like a Mythic plus Siren in the next week, maybe if we got more Tassie copies and somehow managed to pull up to a Mythic plus Tassie, which we're like super far away from that. I think I need 4 copies of Tassie, where I just need 2 for Siren. Yeah, so we haven't really been able to do that. Justice Descend, you know, I'm not really too concerned about this one. We're probably not pulling for Athalia on this count anyway. Delightful Wonders, this is just a fishing event, so we do need to go and do our fishing. Here, you know, we finally got our first CH, and of course it was Scarlita, who is probably the most worthless one out of this lot at this point in time. Here, I did get a Smokey, which was good. Maybe if we can get an Aaron, that would help. Ludovic would also be a very nice out of here. Yeah, so there's not really like too much that's going to immediately help us out of this side. I mean, we do get a copy of Olmus from here, but again, we need so many more copies, right? So we'll see what we get out of this, but the big thing is we need to have a good lucky flip this week. I cannot afford on this account to have a bad lucky flip 3 weeks in a row. Yeah, even with the rerolls, it's just awful. Yeah, I do think we managed again to almost max out the card, not quite. So we're gonna even be down a couple at this point in time, because even while maxing this out, right, and getting the help from the guild, if everybody isn't, you know, everybody's kind of like, I guess, down a little bit here. So as you can see, we're either gonna have to spend a lot of time in Arcane Labs, because on this account we don't have Titan Reaver, so we can't use the Titan Reaver proxy trick to farm out a bunch of lucky keys. So what I should do at some point is just go in. Maybe we only need to do like 2 or yeah, like maybe like 2 runs of labs, clear it to 15, maybe get a couple of the yellow crests, and then we should be good. So we'll have at least 8 out of 9 if we really put the time in, and then we could get this 9th one. But again, now that we're a little bit further into the game being out, yeah, so we do have this upcoming too, which is nice. So we got, in a couple weeks, we will be getting chains, so we will get the 240 boost, which will allow us to, even if we don't say clear out the legend trial in time, which we're doing okay on, but we're only like halfway through, we'll able to get this auto completed, get all of the rewards out of here, so we won't be missing much there. If for some reason we can't finish up to 1125 in stages, then this will get us auto completed here. Again, we would need like a Supreme Olmus to help us out on the stage side of things, to just kind of get everything wrapped up. So what I'm hoping is that we can, you know, get the 8 pull, and then maybe we can have a little bit of luck during the week on our pulls for Olmus, and get our Olmus up to, like I said, Mythic Plus. That would really help us out a ton on this account, but we're gonna kind of have to see. I'm gonna go back to the Serenade. Now we are able to easily complete this side of things, so we're at least able to get most of the rewards out of here. As you can see, I already got all of the Stellars. I got almost all of the yellows. The ones that I really want, though, that I'm kind of still missing out on, are we do need to get these blues. This would be helpful as well, right? Especially because we need a lot of blues at this point, as you can see, because we do want to get Smokey up to +10, I did plus 10 Odin, and that did help out some, but we definitely want to get Smokey to plus 10 as soon as we can, because then he gets the stun on his ult, which is phenomenally good. And then we need to kind of just save for everybody else. Yeah. So that's it for this one. Hopefully we're gonna have a better week this coming week. We're kind of stuck. We're kind of behind. We're at the mercy of RNG for our pulls, which kind of like determines our roster. So we just kind of have to do the best of what we can with what we've got. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!